I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Thursday, October the 2nd. As NBA training camps get going, the New York Knicks, Phil Jackson, now part of the organization, back in the spotlight, trying to make their way back to the postseason. Their best player, their superstar, Carmelo Anthony, is in the news, saying that he is one of the most underrated superstars in the NBA today. And when you kind of think about the oxymoron there of being an underrated superstar, the idea sounds silly. And it's easy to get on Carmelo Anthony for his lack of a championship, the lack of an all-around game, and the fact that sometimes the ball sticks to him and he doesn't move it around the court enough when he's out there. But the bottom line is this time, Carmelo Anthony is right. He is one of the most underrated superstars in the NBA because everyone likes to harp on what Carmelo Anthony doesn't do and fails to recognize what he does do at an elite all-time level. Yes, all-time. Carmelo Anthony, folks, is on the path to Springfield. He's on the path to the Hall of Fame. Entering his age 30 season now, he's 12th all-time in points per game, ahead of guys like Karl Malone, ahead of guys like Larry Bird, ahead of a guy like Dirk Nowitzki, who everyone has praised as his career has moved along, especially after he won a championship. But there's more to Anthony's game than just scoring, even though that's what everyone likes to just say. I mean, he's a good rebounder for his size and his position, especially playing the three, the small forward position, most of his career, instead of the four that he played over the last few years. You look at a stat like win shares, so it's very similar to WAR in baseball, which Bill James immortalized all those years ago, and you look up, and through his age 29 season, he has more win shares. He's accounted for more of what his team has done on the court than guys like James Worthy or Paul Pierce at the same stage of their career. Carmelo Anthony is a great player. Is he LeBron James? No, of course not. LeBron James is a once-in-a-generation player. Is he Kevin Durant? No, but after that, you could talk about Carmelo Anthony among the other superstars in the NBA, and those guys, like Chris Paul or Blake Griffin or Kevin Love, don't get the same kind of flack that Carmelo Anthony does. The quote from Anthony sounds silly. Sometimes you get agitated with his play on the court, but the bottom line is this. If you criticize Carmelo Anthony, you're feeding into it, because then you are making him exactly what he said he is, one of the most underrated superstars in the NBA. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now.